Imagine waking up 28 days from now with better balance, a stronger core, and less back pain, all without ever stepping foot in a gym. Sounds too good to be true? It's not, because today you're going to discover a gentle, joint-friendly routine that uses something you already own, your mattress, to rebuild the strength that truly matters, your core. Here's the truth. When you move on a soft, unstable surface like a mattress, your muscles have to work harder to stabilize your body. That means your deep core, the muscles that protect your spine, flatten your belly, and keep your balance, becomes more active, more engaged, and more resilient. This isn't a flashy workout. It's not fast. It's not noisy. And that's exactly why it works. These 5 carefully chosen exercises hit your core from every angle, front, sides, lower, and deep within, while keeping the impact low and the movement safe. And all it takes is 10 minutes a day. Whether you're 55 or 75, these movements were designed with you in mind. If you're ready to move smarter, not harder, and feel the kind of progress you can notice in everyday life, let's begin. Exercise 1. Leg raises, lower core foundation. Leg raises might seem like a small, quiet movement, but when performed correctly, they unlock some of the most essential strength you need as you age. This exercise directly targets your lower abdominals, a section of the core that's often overlooked, but incredibly important for everyday stability, posture, and back health. Let's start by positioning your body. Lie flat on your back on your mattress. Make sure your head is resting comfortably. Extend your legs out straight and place your arms by your sides. If you have a history of lower back discomfort, go ahead and slide your hands gently underneath your hips. This subtle shift gives your lower back extra support and helps you stay aligned. Now, before you even begin the motion, press your lower back down into the mattress. Feel that contact. That's your foundation. Keeping your back connected to the surface will protect your spine and ensure the right muscles are working. Once you're grounded, begin the motion. Lift your legs upward slowly, together, keeping them as straight as feels comfortable. If needed, a small bend in the knees is perfectly fine. Raise them until they reach about a 90-degree angle with your torso. Pause here. Breathe. Then, just as slowly, lower your legs back down. But here's the key. Stop just before your heels touch the mattress. Let them hover for a second or two. This keeps your muscles working the entire time and builds that quiet strength we're aiming for. Then begin your next rep. At first, it might feel easy, but by the 7th or 8th repetition, you'll start to feel a deep, steady warmth in your lower belly. That's your transverse abdominis and rectus abdominis kicking in, the real core muscles that help keep you upright when you stand, lift groceries, or even just walk with better posture. Now let's talk breathing. Inhale as you lower your legs down. Exhale as you lift them. This breath control helps engage your core more fully and keeps you calm throughout the movement. If you find your lower back arching during the motion, that's your cue to reset. Don't push through bad form. You can bend your knees or place a small pillow under your hips to maintain a neutral spine. Your lower back should always feel supported, never strained. Start with 10 to 12 slow, steady repetitions. Rest for about 30 seconds. Then do a second set. In your first week, that's enough. As your strength builds, and it will, you can add a third set. By the end of 4 weeks, aim for 15 reps per set with full control throughout the motion. So why does this matter for you? Because your lower abs are responsible for pelvic control, spinal support, and maintaining balance as you age. When these muscles are weak, your body shifts the strain to your lower back, hips, or knees. But when they're strong, everything feels more stable. Getting out of bed becomes easier. Climbing stairs feels lighter. Even standing in line at the grocery store feels more comfortable. Exercise 2. Scissor kicks. Inner core activation. Scissor kicks may look easy, but they are one of the most underrated and powerful ways to strengthen your deep core, especially the transverse abdominis, which wraps around your midsection like a natural belt. This muscle is responsible for flattening the belly, supporting your lower back, and maintaining posture. And the best part? You can train it right on your mattress in less than a minute per round. To begin, lie flat on your back on your mattress. Gently extend both legs out straight in front of you. If you experience lower back discomfort, slide your hands underneath your hips or place a thin towel under your tailbone. This will help you keep your spine neutral and your pelvis supported. Once you're in position, lift both legs about 6 to 10 inches off the mattress. Keep your knees as straight as you comfortably can. From here, begin a slow, controlled scissor motion. Cross your right leg over your left, then your left over your right. Each switch is 1 rep. The movement should be small, steady, and close to the mattress, not wild or wide. Inhale gently through your nose as your legs open. Exhale through your mouth as they cross. Keep your breath steady and calm, letting it guide your rhythm. When your breathing is in sync with your movement, your body relaxes into the work and the results deepen. You may feel this exercise right away in your lower abs, but there's more going on than meets the eye. The inner thighs, called the adductors, are working to guide each leg across the other. Your hip flexors are lifting and holding your legs up, and beneath it all, your deep core stabilizers are keeping your spine aligned and safe. Start with 20 seconds of motion, then rest for 15 seconds. Complete 2 rounds at this pace during your first week. As the days pass and your strength builds, work your way up to 3 rounds of 30 to 45 seconds each. If you start to feel a shake in your legs, that's good. It means your muscles are learning. If it feels too intense, simply bend your knees or reduce the range of motion until your control returns. Many people underestimate scissor kicks because they're slow. But slow is the secret. Fast movements bypass the core and rely on momentum. But slow, intentional scissor kicks? They train coordination, control, and endurance. Those are the same qualities that help you walk with confidence, maintain balance on uneven ground, and protect your back when lifting or twisting. Stick with it. You may not feel a dramatic difference overnight, but by the 2nd or 3rd week, your lower belly will feel more engaged, your back more supported, and your movements more stable. That's what smart training looks like, quiet progress that lasts. If you're starting to feel that heat in your core, you're exactly where you need to be. Let that gentle burn remind you that your body is waking up, rebuilding itself from the inside out. Exercise 3. Hip lifts, pelvic power and lower ab control. Hip lifts, sometimes called reverse crunches, are quiet but transformative. This small, controlled movement strengthens the muscles that support your pelvis, lower spine, and core, areas that become even more important as we age. If you've ever felt a little wobbly getting out of a chair, noticed your balance isn't what it used to be, or felt tension in your lower back after walking or standing, this movement is for you. Let's start with positioning. Lie flat on your back on your mattress with your arms comfortably resting by your sides. Now, lift your feet off the bed so your knees form a 90-degree angle and your shins are parallel to the mattress. Imagine your legs forming the top of a tabletop. You should feel balanced and supported here. Now comes the movement, controlled and deliberate. Using your lower abdominal muscles, curl your hips slightly off the mattress. Think of lifting your tailbone just a few inches toward the ceiling. This is not a big motion. You're not aiming to swing your legs or lift your entire back. You're aiming to initiate the lift from your lower belly, not your thighs or momentum. Hold the lifted position for 1 or 2 seconds. Then lower your hips slowly and gently back down, but don't let your back fully relax between reps. Maintain a subtle tension in your core to keep the muscles engaged and the benefits flowing. If you're unsure whether you're using the right muscles, focus on your breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Let the breath pull your navel gently inward, engaging your deep core. That soft abdominal contraction is what you want to feel throughout the exercise. With practice, this will become second nature. As always, keep your neck, shoulders, and face relaxed. This isn't about force, it's about connection and intention. When done correctly, hip lifts strengthen the pelvic floor, lower abdominals, and spinal stabilizers, all of which are vital for reducing back pain, preventing falls, and improving bladder control. Yes, even that. Let's talk progression. Start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Focus on slow, controlled lifts with full breathing. If you feel your thighs taking over, pause and reset your form. If your back arches or you feel tension in the wrong place, reduce your range of motion. Smaller is better than sloppy. Over time, work toward 12 to 15 reps per set. Add a third set when you feel ready. You can also extend the hold at the top of each rep to 3 seconds for an extra challenge. As your core gets stronger, you'll notice this movement feels easier. But don't rush. More control always beats more speed. You might wonder, why does this small movement matter so much? Because the pelvis is the foundation of nearly every movement you make. Walking, turning, lifting, and even just sitting up in bed all rely on this region. When the muscles here are strong, your spine is supported. Your hips are more stable. Your movements become smoother, safer, and more confident. And unlike big gym exercises that strain the joints or require heavy weights, hip lifts meet you where you are. They're gentle, they're safe, and they deliver real benefits when done consistently. That's the power of smart movement. So take your time. Trust your breath. Let every rep remind you that strength isn't always loud. It's often quiet, steady, and earned one controlled lift at a time. Exercise 4. Bicycle crunches, total core integration and rotation. Bicycle crunches are one of the most complete core exercises you can do, especially on your mattress. They don't just train your abs, they activate your obliques, challenge your balance, improve coordination, and mimic real-life twisting movements like turning, reaching, and lifting. When performed slowly and with control, they become a powerful tool for full-body core integration, something that's vital for anyone aged 50 and above. To begin, lie flat on your back in a comfortable position. Gently place your hands behind your head, not to pull your neck, but simply to support it. Your elbows should be wide and relaxed. Next, lift your legs up so that your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle and your shins are parallel to the mattress, just like you're sitting in a chair that's tipped backward. Now, here's where the magic starts. Begin the motion by bringing your right knee toward your chest as you rotate your left elbow across your body toward that knee. The goal is not to touch, it's to rotate gently through your ribcage and spine. Then, switch sides. Bring your left knee in while rotating your right elbow across. Think of it as pedaling in slow motion, not racing, not rushing, but moving with steady control. You'll notice something right away. The mattress makes this harder. Why? Because your body sinks slightly into the surface, your core muscles have to work even harder to stabilize your spine and lift your torso. You're not just working your six-pack muscles, you're activating your internal and external obliques, the transverse abdominis, and your spinal stabilizers all at once. Inhale to prepare. Exhale with each twist. Use your breath to support the rotation, allowing your belly to gently draw in as you turn. Don't hold your breath. This will create tension in your neck and shoulders. Instead, let each breath guide and calm your movement. Many people rush through bicycle crunches, turning them into a flailing motion, but speed sacrifices control, and control is where the real results happen. Go slow, make each rep count, feel the rotation happen from your core, not from your neck or arms. For your first week, aim for 10 reps per side, resting between sets. 2 to 3 sets is plenty. As your coordination improves, increase to 12 or even 15 reps per side. If you want more challenge, try pausing for a full second at the peak of each twist. This increases time under tension and forces your muscles to work harder. If you find this movement too difficult at first, simplify. Start by just lifting one knee at a time without the twist. Or keep your feet on the mattress and practice the elbow to knee motion with one leg at a time. Over time, layer in more complexity as your strength and balance improve. Bicycle crunches may seem like an advanced movement, but they're actually one of the most practical. Every time you turn to look behind you, reach for something on the floor, or twist in a chair, you're using the same muscles. Training them now builds your resilience for everyday life and helps prevent strain, imbalance, or injury when those real-world twists come. Exercise 5. Forearm planks, stillness that builds strength. At first glance, the plank might not look like much. There's no fast movement, no dramatic lift, no flashy result. But don't be fooled. This quiet exercise is one of the most powerful and complete ways to build strength through your entire body. Especially for adults over 50, planks offer a safe, low-impact method to stabilize your spine, strengthen your midsection, and improve your ability to move confidently throughout the day. And when you do a forearm plank on a soft surface, like your mattress, the challenge deepens. That gentle instability beneath you forces your core muscles to work harder, especially the deep stabilizers that often go dormant with age or disuse. These muscles, like the transverse abdominis and internal obliques, don't just give you a flatter belly. They support your lower back, improve posture, and enhance your balance and coordination. Let's begin with setup. Lie face down on your mattress. Bring your forearms underneath your shoulders, creating a strong 90-degree angle at the elbow. You can keep your hands flat on the bed or gently clasp them, whatever feels more stable and natural to you. From here, tuck your toes under and slowly lift your body up off the mattress, balancing on your forearms and the balls of your feet. Your goal is to create one long, straight line from your head to your heels. Your hips shouldn't sag downward, and they shouldn't lift up like a mountain. Aim for level, like a solid board. Now, engage everything. Pull your belly in toward your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Tighten your thighs. Press gently through your shoulders. Every inch of your body should feel awake, even though you're not moving at all. And now, the most important part, your breath. Steady. Full breaths help calm your nervous system and keep your muscles oxygenated. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Let each breath carry you through the tension, not away from it. Start with a 20-second hold. Then rest. That's more than enough for your first set. Do this 2 more times if you can. As your strength and endurance grow, build your hold by 5 to 10 seconds per week. By the end of 28 days, your goal is a smooth, strong 60-second plank without losing form. If a full plank feels too intense right now, no problem. Drop your knees to the mattress and hold the same alignment from your knees to your shoulders. This modified version still activates your core, just with less pressure. It's not a step back, it's a smart step forward. And when you're ready for more, try lifting one foot off the bed and holding for a few seconds before switching, or gently reach one arm forward, extending while keeping your hips level. These small adjustments dramatically increase the challenge and stimulate even deeper levels of balance and control. The plank asks for presence, not perfection, so take your time, breathe deeply, and let each second you hold this position build the kind of strength that truly lasts. And just like that, you've completed 5 of the most powerful, low-impact core exercises without even leaving your bed. These aren't flashy movements, they're quiet anchors that restore the strength you need to move, lift, and live with more freedom. This isn't about chasing six-pack abs, it's about reclaiming control, so getting out of bed feels easier, so you can walk upstairs without hesitation and stand taller without pain. These small daily efforts build the kind of strength that changes how you feel, how you move, and how confidently you carry yourself. Stick with this routine for 28 days and you'll feel the shift. More support in your spine, more control in your steps, more energy in your everyday life. Because real change doesn't come from intensity, it comes from consistency. One breath, one representative, one day at a time. If this made even a small difference in how your body feels today, comment below with the words, "I rose today." Let us know you finished strong and help inspire someone else to start their journey. And when you're ready to take that next step, we've got a full upper body in-bed strength routine waiting for you. You'll find the link in the pinned comment and the description below. Because your mattress isn't just where you rest, it's where you rise.